Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. So thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, and subscribing and super chat. So as you can see, what up, Silver Days? What's going on, fam? And what's the word? As you can see, we are live on Friday. And I was kind of tired earlier. I think I overdid it walking, but we are here. We're live trying to get as much as I can in today because looks like um, ZBCN is about to pump audio video great. And got a lot of videos to get going. What we got here? Let's go. What up, Silver Days? We live. Audio video's great. What up, Tony T? Thanks for the super chat. New Wave, my main man. What is going on with this stupid mouse? BTM fam, what's going on? What up? Me so happy. What up? Keep it coming. Thank you, sir. Thanks for that super chat. New Wave. ZBCN is pumping. Really? Let's see what we got here. Let me see. Let's turn on the screen share and see what we can see. What we got here is a screen share. Let me see. I'm tripping. So let's see what we got. This is the crypto bubbles. So let's see here. Let's see. What was that? BTM Crypto News Network. Can we blue wrench Tony for moderator? Oh, definitely. Actually, I don't even remember how to. Oh yeah. I need Tony's YouTube handle, and I can put him on there for the green wrench, blue wrench. Yeah, I just need his YouTube information. I literally haven't done that in a while, actually, since I set you guys up. But I definitely check it out in a few or look at it in X. Actually, let me see if I could do that real quick because I actually have the studio open. I don't even remember even how I did that. Let me see. It was here. Back here. I think it was settings. Was it channel? I should have got something to drink before I sat down. Uh, oh wow, missing. Man, that's weird. Since I'm here, let me put something else. Just realized I don't have this set up in my let's see. Okay, I added a couple of things to the search. That's weird. It's not what I wanted to do. Um, it's somewhere here in the wait in the settings. Is it here? It's weird. Oh yeah, community moderator. Okay, it's not. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait, who is this? It's weird. I don't even remember putting that in. Let me see. Dang it. Are we typing? Okay, I'll have to do that later because it's here. I just don't know how to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I would need. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Some kind of reason there's a delay here. Uh, it's weird. Yeah, I need Tony's name, YouTube handle. Let me see. What is it? Oh, wow. You guys are doing the whole conversation over here. Uh, Tripping. Let me see. Okay. What is this? This effing Tony's Tony S. What's the latest news with ZBN? 9 people listening to this SOB. That'd be 40 people, sir. Uh, you're not even sure what you're talking about there, Slick. That'd be 40 people, my guy. It's only 9 on YouTube. But I don't have to explain anything to you, actually, sir. Chad, what up, man? What's going on? How's it going, my guy? What is this? All I know is that Zebec is printing. So yeah, let's go back to what is this? That would be crypto bubbles. So Bonk is up 0.4%. Theta's up 2.4. Moodang's up 1%. Powell is up 25.6. What the freak is Powell anyway? 35 on the week, up zero point 0.6 on the hour. Flocke is up 10.7. What is this? BGB is up 0.1%. Data's up 2.7. Brett's up 0.8. Leo is up 6.4. Baby Dodge up 2.3. Nero is up 1.4. Cato is up 2.4. Gala's up 0.8. AI Tech is up 4.1. ZBCN is up 3.4 on the day, zero point 0.5 on the hour, 9.7 on the week, 4.6 on the month, 321 on the year. With the 0042. Swarms is up 0.7. XPX 6900 is up 8.1. Avalanche is up 1.1. Organize up 2.3. Ingest is up 3.3. Near protocols up 2%. Quant is up 5.4. Mog is up 2.1. Binance is up 9% to 1,190. Mog is up 2.1. OZ is up 2.7. Who's this? Osmosis is up 4%. Nottex is up. Who is this? 1.7. What is this? Gotta wait for the screen to catch up. Oh yeah, the sailboat in the island, Chad. We're almost there, my guy. We need to start getting some maps ready. We will see. Let's see. Uh, it's going 1x in the next 2 years. Might not even be bullish enough. 100% is up back to the moon. So where we ICP's up 1.6, tons up 0.4, Arcam is up 1.9, Texas up 2.7, Bears up 7.8. Bitcoin hit a new all-time high today, 123K, back to 122K, up 101% on the year, 9% on the month, 11.5 on the week, 1.3 on the day, zero point 0.2 on the hour. Ethereum is up 0.6 on the day, 12% on the week, 1.2 on the month, 92.1 on the year, down 0.3 on the hour to 4,513. Litecoin's up 0.7. XPR is down 1.1. Caspa is down 1.1, back to 8 cents. That didn't last long. Hour down 0.4 for the week, up 3% for the month, down 4.4 for the year, down 45%. Rico Clean, what up though? BTM. Craig, ZBCN and Plasma. What is Plasma? Zebec family. What is going on? Flares down 3.4. CFX is down 1%. DAG is down 1.3. Uniswap is down 2.3. HBAR is down 0.8. DAG's down 1.3. Quant is down 0.7 to 105. Got down on 104 today. Down 0.7 on the hour. Up 11.8 on the week. 4% on the month, and 55.5 on the year. Aerodrone Financial is down 2.5 on the day, up 10.8 on the week, 0% change for the month. That's weird. Up 6.9 on the year, down 1.2 on the hour. Flake is up 11% on the day. Pepe's down 0.9 on the day. Render's down 1.2. HTX is down 0.5. Ethereum Classic down 0.5. What is this? Metal Blockchain is down up 0.1 on the day. 6.4 on the week. 17.6 on the month. Wow, up 909 on the year. Is this Arch Block is down 3% on the day. XDC is down 0.7. Bonk is up 0.2. Radium is down 2.2. McCage is down 4.1. Dodge is down 1.1. Cupid is down 0.8. Mr. Mingles is down 0.4. Snake is down 1.5. Turbo Token is down 1.6. Down 0.6 on the hour. Up 11.1 on the day. Down 1.7 on the month. Down 21.8 on the year. People said I give up on Turbo. I didn't give up on anything. These guys gave up on us. The management shift and things started getting weird. So I stopped talking about it. So nothing personal, but I mean, you guys know everything. Show us. If not, I'm gonna keep it moving. Nothing personal, guys. This is business, right? I'm gonna keep talking about it, and you're telling me what to do. Thanks, but no thanks. Ondo's down 1.3. XCN is down 2.9. FET is down 1.3. Whenever you guys want to start pumping, holler at me. But until then, I'll be right here cozy with ZBCN and Caspa and uh, XRP and Bitcoin, right? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, right? One monkey don't stop no show player. Prime is down 5.3. Link's down 0.9. White is down 4.3. XLM is down 0.4. Chronos is down 2. Fartcoin is down 1.3. Solana's down 0.4. Spectra AI is down 2.8. FET's down 1. And this one I'm waiting on World Mobile to come back. World Mobile's down 2.4 on the week, down 1.5 on the day, down 1.1 on the hour, down 15.6 on the month, and 0.9 on the year. We're at 22 cents currently. Peanuts down 0.4. Look at XPR already. So this is a quick little video. Let's see what this is. What's good, BTM Zebec is the no-brainer, no-risk coin right now. Are they patented? Peter Gunn, I'm not sure about that, actually. I'm sure they are, but they don't have any competitors, so I don't know. I think there is one competitor, but they don't exactly do what Zebec is doing. They're more on the HCA side than they are on the payroll processing side. So we will see what's going on, but we'll have to check it out. Antonio Wright, in what's that? NHL, which is hockey, and NBA games. There should be some announcements coming down the line for that. ZBCN has a patent for payroll, not to mention first mover advantage. You are correct, Tony. Thanks, Tony. What's up, Zebec family? What up, Santiago? Where you been, my friend? So this is a quick little video from DeFi Crypto Talk. And this is ZBCN could surpass XRP. The crypto posed to explode. Let's see what this is talking about.
In the world of digital finance, a monumental question is emerging. Could the nimble innovator, Zebec, actually overtake the established giant, XRP? It's a classic David versus Goliath story. On one side, you have XRP, a titan that has dominated cross-border payments for years, deeply integrated with traditional banking. It's a proven, powerful force. On the other, Zebec is rewriting the rulebook with innovations that could fundamentally disrupt the entire multi-trillion-dollar payments industry. The stakes couldn't be higher, as this battle could define the future of how money moves. The problem starts with our outdated financial rails. XRP brilliantly tackled this for banks, revolutionizing cross-border payments, but its focus remains on serving the traditional system. Meanwhile, a new digital economy has exploded: DeFi, freelancers, and creators. This massive underserved market doesn't operate on monthly pay cycles. They need liquidity, flexibility, and a payment model that's not just faster but fundamentally different. Payments that flow in real time, second by second. This is the gap that XRP wasn't designed to fill, and where Zebec sees its opening. Zebec Network is a revolutionary blockchain protocol built for continuous streaming payments. Forget the old model of waiting weeks or months for paychecks or lump sum transfers. With Zebec, value flows in real time. Imagine your salary arriving not once a month, but as a constant, uninterrupted stream into your digital wallet. Every single second you work, a fraction of your earnings is settled instantly and securely. This isn't just faster payments. It's a complete paradigm shift in how we perceive and interact with money, making cash flow truly fluid. So, why could Zebec overtake an established player like XRP? First, its real-time streaming is a fundamental advantage over systems that batch transactions. Second, its sharp focus on the Web3 and DeFi economy targets a rapidly growing ecosystem of freelancers, creators, and DAOs who need flexible, granular payment solutions. Finally, Its innovative technology, built on the high-performance Solana blockchain, leverages incredible scalability. This allows for thousands of transactions per second with near-instant finality and fees costing mere fractions of a cent, making continuous micropayments economically viable. Zebec isn't just a concept, it's a functioning reality. Platforms are already integrating its streaming payment protocols. Imagine a freelance designer receiving payments second by second as they work, eliminating invoice delays. Companies can automate payroll, streaming salaries directly to employees, revolutionizing cash flow for workers. DAOs use it for transparent reward distribution, and businesses can manage treasury streams with unparalleled precision. All of this is secured by programmable smart contracts, ensuring users maintain full custody of their funds until the moment of transfer. The potential is staggering. A global workforce paid in real time, powering seamless digital economies. As more platforms integrate Zebec, a powerful network effect takes hold, where each new application increases the protocol's utility, driving a self-reinforcing cycle of adoption. This positions Zebec as a nimble competitor to established players like XRP. However, the path forward requires navigating a complex regulatory landscape. While its technology is compelling, managing security risks and achieving mainstream trust will be critical for unlocking its full market potential. Of course, no crypto is risk-free. Zebec faces competition and regulatory challenges. XRP has decades of trust, but Zebec's innovation gives it a strong chance to gain ground. So, could Zebec overtake XRP? The potential is there, the technology is ready. What do you think? Is Zebec the next big crypto giant? Comment below and subscribe for more crypto insights.
And by the second cycle, we
Just want to make sure I stop that video because Paul Barron always pops up. Not sure how they work that deal. But just wanted to make sure stop the video there. Uh Speaking of super app, pop the super app up. We'll look at that in a minute. Let me go back to the chat real quick. Here. So super app, the Q4 will catapult Zebec. What up, Anthony? Not to mention XRP and Swift partnership that has not been announced, as well as Binance Coinbase listing Zebec is massive. Super apt. I love it. So many layers of goodness for Zebec. Remember when XRP at Zybos in 2017, it went parabolic. Hundreds of X Zebec will do the same, 1,000X in time. Anybody know the holder count of XRP? Actually, we could check real quick. I do have this guy. Let me see. Where is it? Holder scan. Let me see. I think holder scan. And we'll go back. That was the last message. Apparently so. It's high. Let me see. Wait for it to come out. Actually, it's here. Um, it's weird. Why is this only XRP on Solana? And why is this only showing us the Solana tokens? That's weird. If it's only counting Solana tokens. Actually, it might be on Coin Market Cap. Let me see. It'd be here somewhere. Let's give it a second to come up. The holders, 476,000. 476,000. And I suspect Zebec will hit 100,000 soon. So let me know what you guys think on that as well when you get a chance. So let's see here. Go back to X. So this is Sniper X. Actually, we didn't even look at the holder count. I mean, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. So this is 84,274. So 4 hours, we got 14, 12 hours, 87. For the day, 97 holder or wallet addresses. 3 days, 376. Week, 743. 2 weeks, 1,433. And for the month, 2,230. So let me know what you think. I think we're doing pretty good. And this is before this announcement, which should come pretty soon. I'm just waiting to see what these guys say next week. I think we should get a big announcement next week as well. So this is, close this out. This is, what is this? 84,276. 4 hour chart is showing red line, so it's bearish. We have a green candle, so we're building volume. The red candle 00422 on the 4 hour. On the 2 hour, a red candle, blue is on top, so that is bearish, and we're building volume on the 2 hour. On the 1 hour at the 0042, the blue is on top, so we're bearish. Building volume here. I just realized we're missing an indicator. We're missing the RSI indicator. Just not here. That's weird. We'll go to the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart is showing bullish. Building volume. Got a red candle on the 15, and on the 5, couple of green. Red's on top, so it's bearish, and we're losing volume on the 5-minute. Come back to this as well. XRP is over the $3 mark. Over 1.3 million wallets to 20 XRP or less, and more than 2.3 million wallets holding between 20 and 500 XRP. So a ZBIC is 00425, up 3.5% on the day. 389 million, up 3.5. 24-hour trading volume at 13.9, down 2.1. So we're back under the 400 million market cap. It's just saying 84,200 holders. Look like there's some pump going on, came down and came back up today. So let's go over to X. On X, Sniper X, smart trader, value inflow trend on large cap coins in the past hour. top 10. So pump, dog with a hat, bonk, the ZBCN number 4 at 99,000. Trump at 28.5. Pump at 573. Just want to check something on Solo Flare. So this is Bozillo. Did you see today's crypto video? ZBCN is about to go parabolic in the next 3 months. I think so as well. So this is actually the hot part of the market, right? This is when things usually take off. This is the third quarter, which is the bullish time. This is when things generally start to pump. So this is generally when the bull market starts, but it seems like every time we get close to something going crazy, things always have some kind of weird market condition or weird thing that happens that slows the market down. Some kind of black swan event. I hear these guys are having a conflict with certain organizations, or there might be some certain conflicts coming down the line. So we'll have to check that as well. ZBCN negative 0.03 visibility on the order book. First time I've seen liquidity this thin. Not sure why all of a sudden on BitUnix. Not sure what BitUnix is or what is going on here as well. So if you know, you can explain it. If not, we keep it pushing. Not sure, Dana, what you're talking about there. Looks interesting. When Martin Invest claimed he'd walk 500 miles, but jumped instead, enjoy at my expense, fam. Might have to take my video down. For some reason, when my picture's up, these videos don't want to play on X. I haven't quite figured out why. Give me a second and I'll be right back.
It's your boy, JSK. Do you like my fancy glasses? No more negativity. I still can't get over the fact that Mr. Martin Lucas made a ZBCN and an XRP song. That's amazing. So, as a tribute to you, sir, I'm going to do my own. And I think everyone should. Why not? Well, classic rock fun. Hopefully, I can get through it. Tokens up. And all the rest are down. Team is tough. It's tougher around. Got to buy every tip that you can. Got to run trenches, baby, stick to the Can't you see me circling here and coming back against the specialties? It's just temporary. Soon it will be double God. Damn. Might as well jump. Opens the back. Go ahead and jump. So you don't get shipwrecked. Jump on the boat ship. Bitty bop, Tiffany Ross.
Okay, it's kind of weird, but kind of cool. Kind of weird and cool. But shout out to JKX for that song. This is how is everyone's day going? See what this guy's talking about real quick.
old people. So I was doing wound care on this patient, and I couldn't help but notice that she was watching old episodes of the show Walker, Texas Ranger. Old people love that show. So naturally, I proceeded to tell her some classic Chuck Norris jokes, such as, "Before the boogeyman goes to sleep, he looks under his bed for Chuck Norris." The room fell silent. So I was doing wound care on this patient, and I couldn't help but notice that she was watching old episodes of the show Walker, Texas Ranger. Old people love that show. So naturally, I proceeded to tell her some classic Chuck Norris jokes, such as, "Before the boogeyman goes to sleep, he looks under his bed for Chuck Norris." The room fell silent.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of weird too. I don't know what's going on here or what's going on with the feed. Jeremy Meme Coin, get it now. What up, Jay Ross? What's going on? Jeremy Meme Coin? What where is that at? What ecosystem is that? Yeah, more weird than cool. Yeah, right, Rico. I'm not sure what's going on in the feed. Uh XRP future of payments is already here. Um um when Swift is still in the protocol phase with blockchain, XRP has setting settling real-time cross-border payments for 13 years with sub-cent fees, 1 to 3 second settlement. Ripple is leading the charge in the race for global financial revolution. Is Swift too late? Find out why XRP's head start and MPT on XRPL are game changing. What's your take on the future of global payments? Let's discuss. Let me see here. Apparently, believing 12K, wait, 121K Zebec wallets. Can anyone verify this insane jump in wallets is accurate? What? Hold up. Wait. How many ZBCN wallets are there today? I can't find a precise universal agreed figure for how many ZBCN wallets there are at the moment. However, there are some related data points. HolderScan reports 121,000 unique wallets accounts holders for ZBN on Solana. The Zebec website itself claims 65,750 total holders of Zebec. If by ZBCN wallets you meant wallet holding Zebec addresses were balanced, the holder scan is approximately 121,700 is likely more accurate. What? This come from? We literally just saw it was only 86,000. Am I tripping? Yeah, 86. How'd they get the 121? It literally says 100. I don't know. That's weird. What is going on in the feed today? First, people are singing weird songs, and now they're telling us the holder address is 100,000. What the frick? What is going on? ZBIC enthusiast. Am I the only one who believes this project is huge, sleeping giant in the making? The super app and the Zebec Net to go official. Yeah, we forgot about the Zebec Net also, guys. Now the OGs know what's going on to happen. Black Room made some crazy connections back in earlier days. You can find this info on his channel. This is the biggest hidden gem in crypto right now. Fire Team 6, his Black Root content is some of the best in the business. I tune in his lives a lot, but only over the last 3 months or so. Appreciate his dedication along with the rest of our community. Regardless of old information, important to revisit old sources to bring to light new investors within the community alongside new updates. Uh, Sometimes we need to remember breaking news and older information for the people who aren't completely on board with crypto terminology is needed. The more we share, the better off the project is for it. Agree, mate. Blackroot keeps it real. And so I'm informing them, a few of the boys creating content on YouTube. I have notifications coming in hot every morning, my time. Shout out also to my YouTubers and ex creators. Black Tiger Miner. Who is that guy? I know him. Ha! Mr. Forsyth, Crypto, Star Rail, and show more. I wonder who that Black Tiger Miner is. Ha! But thanks for this shout out, the ZBCN enthusiasts. Appreciate you for posting, and shout out to Black Roo. Join us Tuesday. I'll be on the Black Roo show. Dang it. Other computer's about to restart. I'll be on the Black Roo show. I'm not sure we're talking about Tuesday, but join us for more updates on Tuesday. ZBCN is breaking out new all-time high soon. Uh Here we go. The time has come to get out of this long wedge. When it does, maybe Angelo can host a rooftop party in New York. So let me know because we will be there bringing the Zebekian millionaires, the Zebec army, and the BTM miners. Let's go. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you know where it's at. So this is also partners. Dutch Bank provides retail and private banking. Some kind of what is this? Deutsche Bank economic. Sorry about that. Economic forum. That's weird. We'll come back to that. Why it loads. So this is Killadan, Binance, Coinbase. If you are too broke to afford Zebec at these prices, how will you afford it when it jumps to $1? You better buy now. NBA, NHL season, and the beta for the super app is around the corner. ZBCN Net. Beta goes live this month as well. Let me see. Um, Deutsche Bank All Unity Stablecoin selects ZBCN as the global partner. There it is, you guys. The super app. This is the Cybos, and this goes posting about Swift. So these are all announcements from earlier. I hope this guy's singing again. When you hold ZBCN, life just changes happier every day. It's like having a huge 401k. Life feels more secured. Keep stacking people. This is your chance to not be caught up in this expensive world. Live out your days on the lake and travel the world. Good times to come. Let's get it.
Watch it, that is right here, mommy. Move over the car. Watch it, that is. That's my car right there. Wait, what's it? That's not the I heard that point. My God, what is this? But you know, this how they used to live back in the day. You know how you got to that home.
Yeah. Okay. Crazier and crazier. I thought he was going to be dancing to what is that? Hotel lobby with the Migos or something. But yeah. Crazy and crazier. Uh and weird. So this is Dr. Martin Hasselback. I'm not reading all this. Heck to the no. You can check it out on my page if you want to. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that, my guys. Thanks, but no thanks. So this is Binance joins IOTA network as a validator. Bio via STEM Igniter sale goes live. Kevin O'Leary takes the stage at Sui Fest, the Sui Tank. Kevin O'Leary join anything, bro. Mexi learns to earn. Whole edition launches. Casper mainnet stress tests record 4.6 million transactions into 2100s. EPS. This is Zebec reshaping global infrastructure. The era of slow, outdated batch system is ending. The Zebec real-time streaming rails are setting a new global standard, powering instant payroll, remittance, and subscribing cross borders. This isn't hype, it's infrastructure. This isn't tomorrow, it's happening now. A Zebec, the new financial rails. So this is my main man, ZBCN man. Somebody else was talking about him. He's like called him the mascot for ZBCN. The ZBCN headquarter super app is officially launching this Q4. You're all in one gateway to seamless PayFi, streaming payments, cards, now staking, bit right in, lock up your ZBCN, earn juicy APY, and power the future of real time value flows. ZBC Zebec Net integration with World Mobile. Check. Financial inclusion on steroids. Double check. get ready to level up. Who's staking with me? Me, of course. Let's freaking go. ZBCN, Zebec crypto staking. It's finally yours. Where y'all getting this picture from? I need to hijack this picture from somewhere. Do a deep dive into the app. Might do a video about it at some point. And this is me earlier. Zebec Network is ready to take off. This is all ships must rise. All ships must raise. No, let's rise. The community knows you guys been busy all week locking in them global contracts down on the number one crypto leading in Web3, AI Global Finance Payroll 401k, RWA from Cybos. Maybe on the plane ride home, Simon Sam, you could drop that atomic bomb on us. In the meanwhile, I'll do what I do best and stack these generational chips. Soon, Zebec, soon, it will be only up, up, and up. So this is Credit Control, probably the number 2 guy for the mascot. Simon spoke weeks ago about Zebec headquarters roadmap working on the Federal Reserve via CodaPay and First International Bank. Well, our partnership with Deutsche Bank just brought us that much closer. Federal Reserve pre something. United States Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, Washington, DBUS Corporation, Deutsche Bank Trust Company, which owns, whereas Deutsche Bank conducts operation in the United States through the bank branch. Is this the actual document? Because I can't even see this. See if this is the document. Oh, yeah. Whereas the Deutsche Bank operates the United States through a branch of the New York branch through the United States Immediate Holding Company, which owns and controls Deutsche Bank, charter bank that is a member of the Federal Reserve System, and DWS USA Corporation, DWS Deutsche Bank, majority owned asset management IHC, and various other offices and subsidies, collectively the U.S. operations. Appropriate Federal Supervisor of the United States of the Deutsche Bank of the branch DBUSA, DBTCA, and DWSUSA collective firm. And this is not really saying much. That Deutsche Bank is part of the Federal Reserve. Okay. That doesn't really tell me a whole lot, though. Keeping it moving. Let's go back here. This is quick video. What is this showing? We're taking over the world. Hello, Zebekians. Are you feeling bullish? DTC settling bank. Guess who does settlements for the DTC? Deutsche Bank AG New York branch. Deutsche Bank Trust Company Americas. The way our community crosses the T and dots the I's every day makes the project even more intriguing by the day. ZBCBN has been getting up a TikTok lately. This is one of many. Well, on TikTok, shut the front door. Let's see what's going on the talk.
Okay, so we have crypto news. Your paycheck just went Web3, and Zebec is making crypto. Okay, so we have crypto news. Your paycheck just went Web3, and Zebec is making crypto pay real. The SEC has cleared Zebec's tokens, giving the people more confidence in using crypto in payroll. Now, employees can get instant payroll loans through payroll finance. The companies can pay salaries in stablecoins like USD1, even PayPal's coin. Zebec is expanding worldwide. They're aiming to reach over 4 million users. Not to mention that they're already processing $300 million in payroll. Overall, Zebec is bridging the gap between crypto and real paychecks, making getting paid in crypto easy and safe. Follow for more crypto and stock news. Bye, guys. Okay, so we have crypto news. Your paycheck just went Web3, and Zebec is making crypto pay real. The SEC has cleared Zebec's tokens, giving the people more confidence in.
Getting lots of requests for a Zebec video update, so here you go. The timing is perfect because Zebec payroll volume just crossed $41 million per month, and check this. Zebec is up 600% year over year, and they're volatile. And it's not just hype anymore, we're talking utility. They've been quietly flipping the entire payment space on its head. You just integrated with Algorand, which is huge. That means companies can now pay with Algo in real time using their Zebec cards, and add that to the 15 blockchains already supported, including Solana and Ethereum. You're looking at a true multi-chain payroll engine. But it gets deeper than that, man. They didn't just stop at text. They're looking into compliance. They just acquired GateKnox and ScienceCard to help them go legit on a global scale. Translation, Zebec's setting up to pass government checks in Europe and the UK so big corporations and banks can legally use them. That's how you go from underdog to industry standard. And they're also integrating USDC via Circle and USDY via Ondo Finance, meaning you can pay employees in interest-bearing dollars. That's game changing. Uphold reportedly holds 100 million. And their market cap is still sitting around 437 million with 89 billion ZBCN circulating. But I tell you what, that's a blip on the radar if this thing keeps scaling globally. So yeah, Zebec is not just some payroll protocol anymore. It's becoming the Stripe of real-time crypto finance.
Most people see XRP. What if the coin you think is ordinary? Is XRP coin the most misunderstood crypto? Imagine mistaking a rocket for a paper plane. That's how most people see XRP. What if the coin you think is ordinary is actually laying down the rails for tomorrow's financial system? That's the perspective we step into now. Ripple is a tech company. XRP is the native token of the XRP ledger, a decentralized blockchain built for payments. Ripple uses XRP, but it doesn't own it. Mix them up, and you'll never get the project. Think of Swift as a rusty payphone from the 70s. Ripple's mission is to replace it with instant messaging, global money delivered in seconds. XRP is the universal translator making currencies speak the same language. The XRP ledger is lightning fast, 3-second settlement, thousands of transactions per second, and nearly free fees. It's green, no mining, no waste. A system built for payments, not hype. If speed and cost matter, would you choose XRP over Ethereum or Bitcoin? Banks already use RippleNet. XRP powers on-demand liquidity. Central banks test it for digital currencies. Even IMF and BIS reports cite XRP. Which excites you more? Banks using XRP or CBDCs powered by XRP? The SEC tried to stall it, but a judge gave XRP clarity. For retail sales, XRP is not a security, making it one of the only tokens with clear recognition in the US. Here's the turning point. XRP isn't competing with Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's building rails for global finance with speed, efficiency, and trust. The more the world leans into efficiency, the more XRP looks like the missing gear, and the story isn't done. The rails are forming, the banks are linking, and the world is slowly waking up. Imagine being early to the internet. That's the kind of moment XRP could be in right now. Want more crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and repost this video if you believe that crypto is the future, and the future is now.
Shout out to Crypto Chrome. And I just realized that was an XRP video. This is Caesar, and he is talking about let me see, what was it? He's talking about the technical analysis on Zebec. Let me run it back real quick.
Are
Let me
just there to
see.
mess with you, or just opportunities to buy lower, because we're about to rip through the freaking roof. We are literally at maximum maturity with this consolidation phase here. Okay, we're at maximum, we're at the pinnacle, and we are about to rip through the freaking roof with it. Okay, Ethereum's about to see new all-time highs. Bitcoin is literally about to see new all-time highs. We still have about $2 billion in shorts to work through. It's crazy. This thing just keeps moving up, man. Phenomenal. I wonder if there's some like bullish news. I wonder, let's just see here. Bitcoin crypto news. Let's just do that. Bitcoin crypto news. I don't know. 4 hours ago. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. People are talking about October. There's new tax guidance on crypto. Here's why that matters. Maybe I'll have to make a video on that. I don't know. We'll look that up later. Anyways, looking at ZBCN here again. What's good for Bitcoin? What's good for Ethereum? Is good for ZBCN. It's good for all the baby ducks, right? It's crazy that ZBCN, a $386 million market cap coin, is a baby duck, but it is in this world of crypto. You got a lot of growth to go. You're number 152. I very much believe ZBCN will see the top 100. It'll probably even get to the top 50 at some point throughout this bull market, genuinely. And with that, you should see a market cap that's worth tens of billions of dollars. I wouldn't be surprised at all. You've got a lot of, yes, tens of billions. You're at 386 million right now. A $38 billion market cap gives you a 100x. You've got a lot of potential, man. A lot of potential for growth. 100x from here, that puts you at 41 cents. Could you see? You could even see a 200x. Yeah, you can see more. We'll get into that. That's way a ways away. But looking at the short-term stuff here, we'll build out from there. The 1 hour time frame starting to come alive a little bit. I want to look at this with some volume. Not a lot of volume, but that's okay. You're in this consolidation phase, so I don't hold it against you. 1 hour RSI is looking bullish, right? Living above the 50 predominantly. Since you've been at these low points, you've been living above the 50 more than below. You're getting overbought. You're not getting oversold. Stochastics look bullish, and the MACD here's about to cross up to all bullish things all at once. We love it. 4 hour time frame, clear uptrend here with higher lows and higher highs, right? Higher lows here, higher highs there. Bouncing off the 50, beautiful, reaching for the overbought zone. What's great about this is each of these movements up have been nice, but you're about to move into the overbought zone. When you get into the overbought zone, that's normally the stronger moves that you see. So I think you're going to produce a stronger move now than you've seen really since like the 22nd of September, which is nice, right? The strongest move you've seen in a week. It might break you out of this overall consolidation phase. And with that, not only do you validate that you found your low, but you validate that we're breaking out of this consolidation phase as a whole and that we're ready to go to new all-time highs, okay? With this, again, this kind of W look that you have here, I would expect that once you get above about $0.0046 right here, when you get right above there, you should see this thing rapidly increase to these prices up here. Once you get above $0.006, you should be rapidly increasing to new all-time highs. So you're setting off a chain reaction here once you get above $0.0046. And I definitely believe that that's what's going to happen. Looking at the 4 hour, stochastics are great, bouncing off the oversold zone. MACD is red, but still bullish overall. I mean, you moved up. Whenever you had bullish momentum building, you moved up. Whenever you had bearish momentum building, you just moved sideways. So I think that the bulls are definitely in control there. Daily time frame, the MACD, this is something that we've seen a lot of cryptos do recently, is that the MACD has kind of rejected the zero, but the rejection's not rejecting. Why can't I click on the right one? Rejecting the zero, but the rejection's not rejecting. You look like you're going to make a second attempt and come right back to the zero and even through it. That'd be my expectation. Building bullish momentum here. You do have bullish divergence, don't you? No, you don't. You don't have bullish divergence, but that's okay. Stochastics look great, look like they want to build. And the RSI overall, very neutral, but overall, very, very bullish. Right here, very neutral, but you're about to pick a side, right? You've been ping-ponging. We've done this at times where you go from the 40 to the 60 to the oversold zone to the 60 to the 40, whatever, and you pick a side and finally you get overbought. This tells me that not today, not tomorrow, maybe not even the next day, but over the days to come, over the weeks to come, perhaps sometime next week, you'll be in the overbought zone, which would imply then that next week you're really going to get things moving. So all this bullish stuff that we've talked about, breaking above here, that might happen over the coming days. Maybe it happens over the weekend. Maybe it happens very early next week, but it's going to happen soon. Breaking above this might happen either as early as next week or the following week. But next week, when we get overbought on the daily RSI, that's what we're projecting, and probably overbought on the stochastics as well. The way I have it drawn here to be like Tuesday or Thursday next week, at the current pace, the current rate of growth, that should be when we see this thing really start to take off. And then going into the second and third week of October, we're probably going to be breaking out to new all-time highs. Because again, even though all-time highs are here, your breakout point is right here. You're breaking out, right, of this overall trend. You're breaking out, right? Your breakout point's right here. So by the end of this month, probably the second or third week, we should be at new all-time highs and really rallying. At that point, you should really start to see this thing come to life, moving at a pace that we haven't seen since May. And I very much believe that you're going to pick up the pace. You could very well see a move that's bigger than this move here. And again, going back to that theory that we have of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the Elliott impulsive wave count. If it is a 5-legged wave count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however it looks, however it ends up being, the third leg, which is what we're about to cast off on, right? First leg is the impulse. Second leg is consolidation. Third leg is impulse. Fourth phase is consolidation. Fifth leg is an impulsive wave as well. Typically, in these 5-wave counts, the third or the fifth are the biggest legs. Typically, it's not the first leg. Let me say that again. Typically, the first leg is not the biggest leg, which then implies that whatever move we're about to see will be, statistically speaking, more probabilistically speaking, bigger than this move. And no, this wave does not start here. This wave is consolidation phase. It's a running flat. It's like a bullish running flat is what it looks like. Or if it's not a running flat, it's some kind of consolidation phase, whatever. I thought it was a running flat, but technically it actually doesn't meet those standards, or if it does, it's very, very odd. But anyways, that would take you up to about 3.6 cents. So if wave 3, which is typically the biggest wave, or at least typically bigger than wave 1, if wave 3 was the exact same size as wave 1, we'd be at 3.6 cents, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. High to low here, right above the 2272, that's actually a very common area to find resistance. But if it's bigger than wave 1, you might be running up to the 2618, which is all the way at 4.5 cents. If it's sizably bigger than wave 1, maybe you do, maybe you keep rallying going into November and you're going to see a 6 to 7 cent price. I don't know. As time has gone on, you've consolidated more. I would think that these areas are only more possible as targets than less possible, right? The minimum target we have is 2 cents, and that's in the off chance that wave 3 is shorter than wave 1, which happens. It happens. It's not impossible. It's not that it's not allowed. It's just not common. It's not as common. But sure, 2 cents at a minimum, 4.5 cents at a maximum kind of expected area, 7.7 cents, 6.6 cents itself if we're looking for the moon boy targets, all coming in likely by the end of October, if not the beginning weeks of November. It's going to be a very bullish time starting off this Q4, you guys. You're going to have a lot to celebrate here. I very much do believe that ZBCN has some impressive prospects ahead of it. I don't really know what else to say from here. Weekly RSI looks bullish as hell. You're wound up. What you look like is you look like you're wound up and you're ready to go. Stochastics finding support at the same area they did before. Weekly MACD, you crossed red. You've been red since the beginning of September. And what did you do? You just moved sideways. That's bearish momentum building for you. Is doing nothing, just flatlining. You guys, the bears, that's like their heartbeat. The bearish heartbeat has flatlined. They're dead. The bulls are about to wake up. They can smell dead bear meat, and for some reason it wakes them up and it just makes them think, let's rally this thing all the way through the freaking roof. I don't know. I'm just making up stories to justify the fact that you probably are moving well above 3 cents. I wouldn't be surprised at all if by the end of this month, not only are you above 3 cents, but you're above 4 cents. Percentage terms. Because as great as that is, people like the percentage terms more. 3.6 cents, that's about a 9x move, okay? If you go to 4.5 cents, which is the maximum kind of target area, it's about a 10.5, 10.6x move. And if you go higher than that, well, la-di-da, you're having a party, aren't you? La-di-da-di, I'm at the party. Anyways, I got nothing else. Name that song if you know it. If you know it, then we can be friends. If not, that's okay. We're still friends. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I very much do expect that ZBCN has, oh yeah, let's go over all-time high predictions. I very much do believe that it has higher targets than just these targets in mind as we go later into the cycle. I want to look at a few different fibs though, put them all on here real quick. Let's talk about these 40-cent targets and beyond. I know it looks like a lot, but just let me look at it and then I'll tell you guys what I'm seeing, okay? Okay, so no, we probably don't get up there, though there is some significance up there. That's nice. I like this. I like this right here. Okay, cool. Right there. A little bit of significance in this area and some significance here as well. All right, cool. A little bit at the 4114 there. All right, so now we delete this. Oh, look at that. That can be whatever you want it to be. Looking at this here, use your imaginations. It's a middle finger. It is a rocket ship. Yes, it's a rocket ship. You can see the fuselages. Anyways, looking at this here, from like the base of this zone, rough estimate, that's a 29x. So at a minimum expectation, we have a 29x potential, which the average altcoin is expected to do a 20x. Everybody wants to believe their altcoin is going to outperform the average altcoin. I'm here to tell you this will. 8x more, 9x more. It's not crazy impressive, but that's still good, right? 20x versus 29x, that's pretty nice. And that's your minimum. That's your minimum zones of relevance. The big area of relevance here came in at about a 50x, 57, sorry, like a 57x to a 69x. That's at about your 23 to 30 cent area. And then your maximum kind of areas of significance were something on the lines of an 86x to a 106x, which is at about 34 cents to 45 cents, something in that area. I do believe ZBCN is a 100x capable coin. I think it could even see higher prices than that. But whenever we take into account the five-legged rule, right? One leg here. The next leg will probably be a little bit longer, right? So let's just put a line right there. Let's just put it a little bit above. Let's say we go to 4.5 cents right there. And then you consolidate again. The next leg might be starting a little bit lower. It's very possible that we stop somewhere below 40 cents, right? It's very, well, the fifth leg might be bigger. I don't know. With that, actually, I think we're making a lot of sense to stop at 40 cents. Actually, right there at that 100x area from here. ZBCN having a $386 million market cap, a 10x is 38, or sorry, 100x is $38 billion. Let's just call it $40 billion. Okay, that's a 10x. You could see, or sorry, 100x, I'm sorry. You could see a 200x, and that would be an $80 billion market cap, but that's really pushing the limits. I would think most likely you do see something around a 100x from here, which would then, again, put you at about 42 cents or higher. Maybe something around 60 cents, maybe at the most. I suppose technically the most would be about 80 cents, but I think just staying grounded in reality, 80 cents might be a next cycle thing or something like that, but 60 cents to 40 cents I think is a very doable area at a bare minimum. At a bare bones minimum, we're looking at something that's around 12 cents or more. And that's pretty exciting, being here at not even half a cent right now. I've got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Shout out to the Zebecians one more time. Bye-bye.
So as he's saying, 60 cents probably in the next cycle. maybe 80 cents. 25 cents is a big push from 004, guys. So I could say possibly, maybe more. I don't know. But yeah, from 004 to 25 cents is a heck of a push up. So let me know what you think. And as for the answer, Lottie Dottie, we like to party is the answer to the song, my guy. Lottie Dottie, we like to party. But big shout out to Caesar there. Let me check this real quick. So this is this should have been Win Wheel. The Super X be released. Zebec's official X mentioned. Join us next week for Spaces as we share updates on the roadmap and the upcoming super app. Big things ahead of H2 2025. So they are publicly teasing that the super app is coming second half 2025. Their blog has a roadmap of Q4 2024, H2 2025. This must be an old article. But so far, I do not see any detailed section that describes the full super app features, timing in that roadmap. Some crypto analysts, observers speculate that the super app will integrate Zebec's existing service, card, payroll payments into one unified fintech application. The details of the super app have not been released, but the developers will likely announce plans for fintech app focused on payments, consolidation, payment cards, and payroll solution upon a single platform. Zebec is making moves in regulatory and compliance domains. For example, they're pursuing registration or compliance in certain jurisdictions, UK, FCA, EU, as part of positioning for institutional adoption. H2 2025 mentioned a strong hint. They aim to have some version of the super app by late 2025. However, this doesn't necessarily mean a fully polished global scale version. It could be a rollout in stages, beta version, limited market, featured subset. The current product stack, real-time payroll, payment cards, one-chain payment suggests the super app will aim to unify those services into a single user interface. Regulatory efforts and compliance steps indicate they are preparing for broader financial fintech use, which is usually a necessary step before launching a super app with banking style features. So realistically, expectation is late 2025, Q3, which is past, and we're in Q4 now for at least a partial or beta launch of the super app. What to watch, where to get updates if you want to stay on top of the super app release. Keep an eye on Zebec's official channel, their blog, roadmap updates, their X Twitter account. They already reference Spaces events for super app updates. Their DOA proposals are government discussions. AMA Spaces events, they have used those to communicate major roadmap shifts or product reveals. regulatory filing compliance milestones because super app that handles banking payments often requires regulatory approval. Any announcements of licensing, registrations, or compliance would be key signals. Beta launches, test nets, regional rollouts. Watch for announcements of early access, beta, or pilot programs in select regions. So there it is. No more information about the super app. Let's see what this guy's talking about.
Was about 3 months ago. But what grabbed me was the real-time payroll system. Think about it. Most people wait 1 or 2 weeks to get paid. But with Zebec, money can stream it directly into your wallet, second by second. Now that's a game changer. So here's the part that hit me. The way Zebec is solving problems reminds me a lot of XRP back in the early days. XRP was tackling cross-border payments, making money move faster and cheaper across the globe. And they're still doing that. Zebec is doing something similar, but with everyday payments and payroll. And from what I'm seeing, a lot of the XRP community is starting to look at ZBCN because they recognize the same kind of potential. Now, I've been in crypto long enough to see projects come and go. For me, the projects worth holding are the ones that solve real world problems. Not financial advice, by the way. That's why I'm drawn to Zebec. It's not about speculation, it's about function. Can it make life easier? Can it bridge crypto in the real world? Can it give businesses and people a reason to actually use it? And with Zebec, the answer is yes. Streaming payments, instant payroll, crypto debit cards. That's real world adoption. Now, the token, ZBCN, you can use it for transaction fees. You can stake it also. And then you also get rewards when you use the Zebec card. Some of the tokens are even burned, which makes it deflationary over time. That's a good thing. It's not just a coin just sitting there, it has utility. So the reason I believe in Zebec is simple utility. Just like XRP solved cross-border payments, ZBCN is solving real-world payroll and everyday spending. And that's the kind of project I stand behind. Let me know, guys. What do you think about Zebec? I know some of you guys got in early and you scooped it up early. I'm the type of guy that I have to do my research. I've only been investing in Zebec for over 3 months now, aggressively. But think about it, we're so early. Is is just crazy how early we are because this is not even half a billion yet. The market cap is not even half a billion. Let me check. At the recording of this video right now, Zebec, the market cap right now is at 389 million, under a penny. It's not even half a billion yet. This is long-term. What I'm doing, not financial advice, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this for another between 2 to 3 years. And I'm going to see where it's at between 2 and 3 years. Everything is getting clear as far as the digital assets and crypto. So we're going to get clarity soon and everything is going to be legit. The big boys are coming in. Wall Street is coming in. The banks are all coming in. Your bank is going to be able to offer you crypto. So they're going to tokenize everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
So
how are
think
my
about
snipers doing
where
today?
the market
You guys
cap is
are
going to be in another 2 or 3 years, right? So that's why I think Zebec is a good hole. It's a great time to scoop it up now because it's so cheap. And you could just get a lot of it and accumulate as much as you can. I see the opportunity with Zebec because the market cap is so low. It's such a baby. And it has utility. It's solving a problem. That's the whole thing. So for me, they're gonna win. This whole thing with the payroll, the instant payroll and streaming payroll, you're getting pay in real time. That's come on, that's the future right there. It's crazy the way the technology is getting. But I could have gone into Zebec a lot earlier, but I had to research it, and I had to make sure that this was legit. And in my eyes, you do your own research. Don't take my word. You always do your own research, because I saw some people and I did my own research, but I did not want to FOMO in because I saw the market cap going up. I saw the coin going up and I'm like, oh, wow, should I get in? But I was uncomfortable because I didn't know a lot about the token and the company. So now I did my research and I believe in it. I am very bullish on CBEC. It's gonna go up, guys. This is just 2-3 years is what I'm holding. Maybe 5 years. Imagine if I go 5 years. Where is it gonna be in 5 years from now? Where's the market cap gonna be in 5 years? Forget about ZBEC market cap. Where is the crypto market cap going to be in 5 years from now? That's the way you got to think about it. Because if it's 4 trillion right now or right under 4 trillion, what's it going to be in 5 years? I've been in the space when the market cap was under 18 billion. It was like 17 billion when I got in. 17 billion. We're at right under 4 trillion. So what's it going to be in another 5 years? See what I mean? So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is David A. from the Brothers Recall. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about CBEC? Is it a game changer? I think so. Give it a like. Talk to you guys soon.
Doing fantastic. Listen, some big news surrounding Zebec Network. Okay. And we're going to be breaking it down. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, right? ZB, uh, this is what ZB saw 6 hours ago. Look, everyone's talking about cross border instant payments on the CBOS website. Not only JP Morgan's Envoy, but also Anna from Bank of America, also a partner of Zebec, highlighted this. ZBCN is on the verge of an explosion. And we can see, ladies and gentlemen, right? Zebec Network, partners and clients, PGP portfolio, right? PayBridge, WageLink, but financial partners, JP Morgan and Bank of America. So very interesting, right? Very interesting. Um, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Last time we got into speculation, some people were agreeing, some people were disagreeing, some people were fighting with each other's in the comments. Listen, I'm just gonna point this out. You guys let me know what this means. Um, and yeah, man, all I know is there's some big things regarding Zebec, right? This article is so bullish, right? This the same person pointed out the JP Morgan. I mean, guys, we all know the institutions are going to take over Zebec. I mean, we know that Zebec is not just a financial crypto, it is literally the definition of innovation. Think about it. This type of system, the Zebec network system, is going to be implemented everywhere once we go digital. I mean, it's just the truth, right? It's just the truth. Getting paid in real time by the second, I mean, it's just going to snowball so hard, in my opinion. It's like once it starts getting, a job here, a job there, mainstream job here. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, now it's in this bank. They're paying out in real time. Now they're paying out in real time in this job, and before you know it, it's going to be literally a global, worldwide takeover everywhere. Like it is literally going to be the foundation, guys. It's literally going to be the floor. You understand this? This is so huge. Listen, something I forgot about, right? This guy said, just a reminder, Zebec fam, more than likely MICA is already in the bag, just not announced, and possibly ISO as well. Once SIBO's partnerships come out and compliances get checked off, it will be an absolute blast off time. Buy dips and rip. So we can see, right, SOC2, right, we got this done. MICA white paper under review, approval expected September. Right, so we are just in the beginning of October. So we are pushing that line a little bit, and we can see the FCA in progress expected end of October. ISO in progress expected the end of 2025. So we can see this, like Q4 was so huge because we still have all this Uphold information with the basketball and the hockey. We have MICA, FCA, ISO. We have more things coming up, more potential partnerships, more banks. I mean, guys, like I can't even express how happy I am. I can't even express how delighted I am for this altcoin season to take off. And I cannot wait for the future of Zebec. Genuinely. I genuinely mean it with all my heart. Genuinely, genuinely, genuinely. I am so ecstatic. I am so excited. Oh my God. This project, I mean, the fact that some people call it a scam and sleeping on it, my God, I hope they eat those words full of regret when the time comes for our glory. Right? It's not like Zebec Network has been even performing poorly, right? Objectively, Zebec Network hasn't even performing poorly. In fact, it's doing really, really well. Right? We look at this type of chart. Yeah, it was going sideways for a while. It had its pump. Now it's kind of just up and down, mainly sideways over the last month. But we look at other coins, and no disrespect to these coins, because I actually genuinely like something like Caspa. Look, Caspa's been just going down and kind of sideways for months now. When we go to something like even Turbo that we cover on this channel, it's been kind of sideways and down for months now. ICP sideways or down for a while, sideways for a very long time, and a little bit down now. No disrespect, but these coins are still some Titan coins I just compared Zbec to. And I mean, we are holding our own. We're doing more than holding our own, ladies and gentlemen. So the fact that these people call this coin a scam, man, oh my God, it must suck to have like 60 IQ. I swear. I swear. But anyways, dude, I'm so excited for the future of this crypto. Since we are on this, let's just cover the basics. We can see we are at rank 154 out of 9,493 active cryptos. 372 million market cap, 13.5 million volume. In the last month, we are up 2%. In the last 7 days, we're up 6%. And in the last day, we're down 3.75%. We can see still obviously no big news surrounding Coinbase or Binance. But of course, the moment we start seeing rumors or even evidence, I will make sure to tell you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to get serious is now. The next few months are going to be the most crucial time of your lives. Okay. We're going to have crypto exploding. And this is the time to get a portfolio review. Right? You got to make sure you have the right cryptos. You don't want any old or dead coins, or you don't want anything that can give you little profits, right? So we provide a portfolio review. We've also been smashing it with the high and of nothing too crazy just yet. We only went up a little like what 15 holders, but we still have a lot more to go. When it comes to the technical analysis, ladies and gentlemen, overall we have been trending sideways the last month or so, but I do expect a sweep to the downside. Okay. not because of any issues with the coin, but just because the technical analysis suggests so, right? We are consistently creating lower and lower and lower, and once again, lower highs on the daily, right? So price is indicating to me that it is failing to stay high up, right? Even if, or even when we go to something like the 4 hour instead of the daily, we can see we got a rejection here, and we are consistently creating lower and lower highs, lower and lower lows. Okay. So for me, I still expect some type of manipulation sweep to be taking out these bottoms over here. Okay. And you bet that I am going to be doubling potentially my position that I did the other day. Okay. Or I might do a fraction. We will see. I still don't know. I can't be too reckless with my money, my income, my savings. You know what I'm saying? But then again, ladies and gentlemen, I do expect a sweep of these bottoms right over here, and the data, the technical analysis does suggest so. Remember, I know some of you guys do not like to hear that, but I am here to speak the truth. This is what I see in the analysis. I provide you the data, the evidence, the proof. You can agree or disagree. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is just one lesson I want to give you guys, right? Because some people consider me sometimes saying things are going to go down as FUD. Okay. Listen, if my words that say sell off or FUD or expect me to go lower or whatever will impact the markets, then why don't a million positive comments that are supportive pump the markets? Remember, it doesn't just work one way. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, I have zero influence. I am just here to provide you the data of what I personally see, and you got to make your own choice at the end of the day. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys so much. You guys are the most supportive family ever. You guys are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.
This has been a long battle. How much certainty does this provide? Is the entire case over?
So this provides a lot of certainty for Ripple, for frankly me.
Well, guys, on this Friday evening, I guess we'll shut it down. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. And as always, let's get back to the money and stay dangerous. Miner out.